Welcome everyone to Do Yoga with the Phoenix. This channel is about creating happiness and harmony in your life. And this particular video is about how to maintain and keep beautiful, bright, clear eyes for the rest of your life. Hello again. Now, beautiful eyes, of course, are something that we look to with people, and it doesn't matter what the rest of them are like. If their eyes are shining and sharp and clear, we get a really good vibe about them. So maintaining that is a relatively simple thing to do in Ayurvedic terms. So we're going to show you a couple of techniques that we use as yogis to maintain that sharpness, but not only as well as that, to maintain clarity of vision as well. I'm 63, as I've said before in these classes, and I don't need glasses. So I've practiced these particular practices for many years. And I'm not going to say that I'm lucky, and maybe that's the way it is for me, and I'm a lucky man that I don't need glasses, but I do attribute a lot of my good health and a lot of my well-being and harmony to my yoga practice, of course, and that's why I do this, and this is what I want to help you with as well and bring it into your lives too. So there's three things. There's actually more than three, but we're just going to focus on three of the main ones, what I would consider to be the main ones. And so the three techniques that we're going to use are basically, the first one is a Jalaneti. Now, Jalaneti is a cleansing technique, and we need to use one of these. Ta-da! Yeah, it's not a strange looking teapot, it's a Jalaneti pot. Looks kind of weird, eh? And it is. And a lot of you probably think this is kind of gross when he starts to do this. It's a kind of weird, gross kind of thing. I'm kind of weirded out by this. That's okay. If you think about it, if you'd never brushed your teeth before and somebody showed you how to brush your teeth with a toothbrush, you'd probably think that's kind of weird. So it's not weird. It's just a cleansing technique. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to teach you how to use one of these, because what this does is it clears the sinuses. So it clears all this area. It's not only good for bright, beautiful, clear eyes, it's beautiful for other things as well. It will keep your colds at bay, and I'll do another video on that too. But this is an amazing thing, and I've used one of these for about 10 years now, and I do it every morning just after I brush my teeth. Use it every morning, and I very rarely get cold. Very rarely get a cold. And my eyes are sharp and clear. I've got lovely vision, and I'm very grateful for that. So it's a very simple practice. It will clear the sinuses, and in the meantime, all of this area here is all connected. And so the tear ducts are connected. Everything around about this whole facial part, this part of the nasal passage is connected. And so the eyes are connected. And so we want to make sure that this whole area here is clear so that we can filter the air as we breathe and do our yoga practice. So basically you need one of these, and now you can buy these on the net. This is a stainless steel one, but you can buy ceramic ones and you can buy plastic ones. I reckon the ceramic or the stainless wouldn't go with the plastic one. I do have one for traveling, but now I tend to take this one now with me. So all you need right now is just some plain old salt, and I've got about a teaspoon of salt, and we've got some lukewarm water. So all we need to do is take the lukewarm water and place it into our Jalaneti pot. Just fill the Jalaneti pot, and then take about, as I said, I've measured out about a teaspoon, a level teaspoon of salt here. So what we want to do now is we just want to take that and place that into the pot like this, and then just gently stir that. Okay. Stir it through so it's nice and dissolved. Alright, so this is the bit that you, some of you might, that's gross, man, you're going to do that? Alright, so this is what we do with the Giolinetti pot. This bit goes up our nostrils. So we put this in our nostril like this. Ooh, that's weird. And then we tip it over like this so that the water comes out of the other nostril. Now, if we want to clear our throat, we can then and let it come out of our mouth. That's another technique, and that's maybe for another video. Then once we've done that, we just dry off our nose. Perhaps I should have brought a towel with me. Yeah, maybe. And then we do the next thing into the next side. So once again, as you can see, it just runs through. It's not uncomfortable, and it clears everything. And that's about it. So then, what we do then is, of course, I should have brought a towel with me, I apologise. We just dry the nose off and just take some of the salty water back into the back of the throat. And if you've got asthma, it's brilliant for that, and I do, right? So it helps me greatly because it keeps my nasal passages clean. And I would generally use just half of one in each nostril, so half a tub. If you really, got the cold or something like that, then a full one. But half's plenty. So that's Giolinetti. That's it. That's it. And it's practice all of its own. You just do that, you're going to get a huge amount of benefits. But just to take it a little bit further, the next thing that we're going to do is just going to exercise the eyes. Ever thought of that? Well, we exercise our biceps. Bingo. And we exercise our legs by walking. But what about our eyes? Maybe not. So there's lots of different ways and techniques of exercising the eyes, but I'm just actually going to exercise the muscle around the eye. So all we're going to do is look over to the right, look over to the left, look up, look down, look over to the right, look over to the left, look up, look down, look over to the right, look over to the left, look up, look down, and do that 5 times. And then we look over to the left, over to the right, look down, look up, over to the left, over to the right, look down, look up, and we do that 5 times. And so that just gives you a little bit of stretch. And then we can try and do some weird stuff with our eyes and see if we can turn them around. You can go double if you want. You can turn them around, 5 one way, 5 the other. Just keeping the muscles that control the eye in good shape. Makes sense? And as we get older, one of the things that happens to our eyes is that we lose our peripheral vision, becomes less. And so using and getting plenty of range of motion in the eye won't stop that, I'm afraid, guys, but it will help diminish it. It's a bit like training and working out as you get older. It will slow the atrophy right down, and so that's what we do. All right, so that's the technique, second technique, and the last technique is a meditation technique. Now, as I say, these are standalone exercises, and this is a meditation technique, and it's called candle gazing, and it's really beautiful because a candle is very much like life. So here is nothing but pure potential in this candle. So it's just a candle, beautiful potential, as you can see because of the wax. And then when I light this, or when I bring the candle to life by lighting it, I don't know if this is going to show up on the video that is now alive. Yeah, a little bit. There's a little bit of wind. I'm outside in the meditation garden, and wow, maybe one of you guys can come over one time and check it out. So what we do now is we basically just get ourselves comfortable. The camera can still see that, yeah. I'm just going to turn around a little bit. Get ourselves comfortable, and then we just gaze at this candle. Now, the objective here is not to blink. So soft eyes, just gentle focus. And if we're strong and we can allow our eyes to start to water by not blinking, that's really good. But that'll take practice. It's like it's a yoga practice. There's no such thing as a yoga perfect. There is only a practice. And if everybody says, oh, you know, I've got that posture down perfectly. Nah, I'm afraid not, mate. There will be something that needs to be practiced. There is no such thing as perfect in life, and there's definitely no such thing as perfect practice. A perfect practice, yes. But maybe not. Okay. So now we're just gonna look at the candle, just gaze, candle gazing. And as you can see, it symbolizes life. It's quite fragile and precious, and it flickers and moves around, but its potential is huge. I mean, this could start a bushfire, this could start a forest fire, it could do whatever it wants to do, but we've got it contained here, and we're just gently gazing at the candle. Trying to keep our eyes open without blinking, which is really hard. And that's about it, really. And maybe do that for 2 or 3 minutes, something like that. Whatever is that you feel that you can. 5 is good, something like that. Meditation, it's a meditation practice all of its own, and it's a beautiful practice within itself, because we're focusing on that being within the moment and allowing our thoughts to be with the flame, and just letting the eyes become accustomed to that and allowing them to focus. Now that's about it, guys, for those techniques. So thank you. I have, as well as that, if anybody's interested in learning more about yoga from a very basic and understanding, I have written a book called Understanding Yoga, and this is available on Amazon. So if you want to pick it up, it's as an ebook's fairly cheap. I can't remember exactly how, but have a look, check it out, and you can get that. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful day.